One na pass go on the bill. Hey, nyanya na swing asking na pass go on the bill. Hey, finally the US Senate and the other cabinets have passed this bill because you know from the screen if you Rep Radimov made this post about 3 hours ago. The update says the Tinubu administration is spending millions lobbying Congress while failing to adequately address the genocide Nigerian Christians are facing daily. The House just passed our annual State Department funding bill, which takes serious steps to address this crisis. Abaramuni Aganoge and Domego. Okay, for Naya from the screen, if I bill I passed yesterday, Naya, if ya, okay, Abaramuni no Mebego. So in the coming days, like I used to say, or to keep the name, I just like Rep. Radimov have said here, that instead of Nigerian government under Tinubu's administration to tackle this genocide and whatever crisis happening in Nigeria, they are busy lobbying more people to help them convince nations that Nigeria is peaceful. So.
Ladies and gentlemen of the press, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, depending on where you are hearing me from. Happy Sunday to you all. I'm here to give you this very important information. Just like this short clip you finish watch, let your mind not be troubled. I will give you the complete clip, but let me just take you to somewhere that you will have, I mean, like the place you know, not the place you don't know. I'm not carrying you to go where you don't know. This bill we are talking about is the bill for Biafra Referendum. It has been passed at the floor of the parliament yesterday, which is Saturday, if I'm not mistaken. So, the fact of the matter is this. While Nigerian government are trying everything humanly possible to make sure that they disrupt the proceedings in the congressmen in White House, the United States of America parliamentarians have all agreed that come rain, come sunshine, that even if Nigerian government bring money, according to the last resolution they passed, said they will be collecting those bribes and they are going to be saving it for Biafran people. That is the information on ground now. They have paid 18 million, they have paid 20 million, they have paid 150, they have paid 90. Currently, they want to pay them 86 million. Based on what their own lobbyists are a kind of negotiating with whoever they are negotiating there. But the fact of the matter is that they are taking all these monies from Nigerian government and they are saving it for the future of use of Biafrans. So let me allow you to see this clip from beginning to the end, and then when we come back here, we'll continue from where we stopped. Most especially, there's a lot of videos, or rather a lot of comments that make sense, and I would like all of us to read together. So please watch this message. When we come back here, we'll discuss more. Have a nice day, okay?
In the coming days, a whole lot will be unfolding. Here, so this is currently what is trending on the news this morning. Yesterday, called me the tweets. Yesterday, late in the night, I got with the video yesterday, but it was late. So I was telling me at this morning. So be careful opening after this video from. Just in the coming days, I'm gonna unfold a whole lot of things. I want you guys to watch this further video. First of all, a previous video made by Mike Arnold. If you open at this video, I want you guys to just listen, and then after that, I'll play you guys some other videos to watch. Share your thoughts and share the video. And there's always right with you. Enjoy the rest of the videos. I'll be right back.
He goes by the name Bola Tinubu, but nobody knows his real name. His whole background is a mystery. He has 3 different official birth dates. One of his college diplomas is for a female, so complete mystery man. He was forced to leave the United States. He was in South Chicago the same time as Obama and Axelrod, and was a heroin kingpin. He wrote a check for $500,000 to the DEA and fled the country. That's the current president.
DOJ, is pushing to drop this lawsuit against the construction of the White House ballroom. This has become a security issue in particular. They're saying, look, this third attempt on the president's life creates the urgency to get a secure event space in place. The National Trust Preservation Group does not want to back down off this lawsuit, Congressman. We want to remind our viewers this ballroom is being privately funded. It is not taxpayer funded. But what can you do to make sure that the president and his cabinet are safe during large-scale events?
Well, you know, you would think this town would be tired of Donald Trump being right all the time. And whether it's a short-term prediction that comes true or a long-term, this president has always had the ability to see around corners, kind of long horizon, and make decisions that are best either for the country or for his business, which is why he was such a successful businessman. We have to stop doing these large events over at the, as it's called, the Hinckley Hilton, because that's where President Reagan was shot by Hinckley. It's clearly a security threat. We need to have that ballroom built because it's not only going to benefit this president. As I said, he looks at the long term here. It's going to benefit all presidents where we're able to have security, have state events, large venue type events, and everyone is going to benefit from this. This is just a Trump derangement syndrome issue that they're not able to get over. Anytime he wants to do anything that benefits the American people, they have just a reflexive reaction to it that it's bad. But this is a great, great thing for this country, and God bless the president.
Having removed the subsidy, what is the subsidy money doing for the less privileged in the country? If Nigeria will be in perpetual debt, why can't the money from subsidy removal be used to begin to clear our debt instead of empowering and enriching people who do not have human heart to help their people? If the subsidy money is removed and all of them are given to governors, fellow Nigerians, in case you may not know, all the governors in this country, President Tinubu is not owing anybody any state allocation. He gives the allocation to all of them in proper time. Tinubu is not owing any state. Listen, most of our governors are being enriched by the president without knowing that. Because that is the danger, that is the cancer that has not just become malignant but has metastasized. Our youth are suffering. No plan for their future. Children are graduating every year. No plans for them. And the youth are blaming the church. What can the church do? If the foundation is destroyed, what will the poor man do? The church is the last hope. The church is not our problem. Even though some of us may not be doing well. But our problem is from the top and from within us. I'm coming to us. Because all of us are shepherds. We are thinking about political leaders. How many industries are surviving? Look at the nature of agro land God has given to Nigeria. You may not find anywhere. Go to Israel, go to Jerusalem. They plant on stones. But in Nigeria with fertile ground. If the governors will make up their minds to kill hunger, hunger will die. But some of them cannot do that because if they do that and during election they give you 1,000, you can't accept it. There are some politically induced insecurity. So that the president will go. People are so wicked. They will come to the church, they kill people. They kidnap people. And you think that God is sleeping. In Psalm 121, 7-8, he says, Israel's keeper, he sleepeth not, he slumbereth not. If you think that by kidnapping Christians and killing them, you can perpetuate your satanic anachronism, you are wasting your time. You are just a gate of hell, you will never prevail. Your atrocity will be visited from heaven, and you will not survive it. So you better repent. Today calls for repentance. Are you a good shepherd? And I go back to Mr. President. It is time you have to begin to look into the monies you are pushing out. Are they adequately being made use of? Why should the oil price be hiking in such a manner that the poor masses are crying to God to avenge? And their cry will not be in vain. There is a lot of atrocity that can happen in a city. Psalm 125 verse 3 says that the scepter of wickedness, of evil, should not be allowed to rest on the land that is allotted to the just. Otherwise, the just will be forced to put hands in evil. And our youth are now being forced to put hands in evil. And when they got it from evil way, they come to the church and give thanks. And we bless them. Vicious circle. Round tripping of evil. The money for allocation given to many governors, some of them will use it to buy dollars and pack dollars so that during election they will do this and do that so that they and their generation will never be poor. How are you sure that that generation will not be an imbecile generation? How are you sure that that generation will not be a mad generation? How are you sure that that generation will not be a generation of early grave visitation? How are you sure that that your generation will survive what is going to happen from the heavenly places? Because God the Adonai is watching. God the Elohim is watching. God the El Shaddai is watching. Even the El Jireh, the provider, is watching. This cannot continue like this forever. Now, as the cost of fuel is rising, how can the producer, the industrialists, produce? And when they cannot produce, how will the people whom they are feeding survive? And the employees under them, will they not lose their jobs? But we have a lot of crude oils on the ground, and we are shipping them out. Only the little refined product will come into Nigeria. What about the multiple byproducts? Our leaders everywhere, wake up. Don't defend anybody. Don't even embark on any meeting. Mbaka has come again. If you do that, Adonai will scatter you. Am I telling lies? Am I not saying the truth? Because what we cannot tolerate is to allow our children to die when there is surplus to feed them. First class brains. What are they doing? They travel abroad, doing dirty jobs to survive. People with honor and integrity, first class intelligent gurus. It is affecting all the aspects of our lives in this country. And everybody is now jumping into politics. Because it's the only easiest way where you can pack money and go without accounting for it. And you're under immunity, you are protected. People are looking for safe ground where they will be protected. It doesn't matter their iniquity. And everybody now is looking for how to survive. It doesn't matter what you do to survive. You should survive. God, please help us. Lift your hand and say, oh Lord, help us. Oh Lord, save us. Oh Lord, fight for us. In the name of Jesus. You may not know why there is a lot of early grave visitation. Our papas, many of them die young. Many mamas die young. Hopelessness everywhere. And our leaders are busy bragging that they have houses in London, houses in Dubai, houses in America, houses in Canada, industries here and there, houses in Singapore. Will you carry any of them to the grave? Our shepherds, remember there is a grave time. A day of the grave. Israel's keeper will never sleep nor slumber. Psalm 121:7-8. He's watching. And we must give account. For forcing our children going back to idolatry they don't know. They think they will be saved, not knowing they are plunging into dirty death.
Welcome back to this Obonga information we brought to you this Sunday morning. In case you don't know, today is the 16th day in the month of August in the year of 2026. Okay, apart from the informations on ground, let me also open your mind to know and understand the matter of Simon Ekpa that's going to be decided tomorrow, being the 17th day in the month of August in the year of 2026. My brothers, my sisters, a lot of news that have been coming up. One which says that tomorrow is not going to be Simon Ekpa to be defending his case again. It's going to be on a written address, not for him to stand and defend himself with his own mouth. In other words, they are trying to limit the things he will say. If you tell me to put something in writing, I might not have enough time to arrange it and put in the good number of lines I would like to speak while giving the chance. So that's exactly what they want to do. They want to limit him on some certain areas, knowing fully well that they just have a little time. But if you give me mic and tell me to talk, my brother, I can talk from now till tomorrow. But when you tell me to put that into writing, it might not be that easy. You understand me? Anyway, there is a difference between live and publications. That is what I'm trying to chip in here. But anyway, let us just dissect the comment sections one after the other, and then okay, look at what I'm going to do. Just like as I promised earlier on, that awareness about Muslim entering into Igbo land, I have taken it upon myself that I will be sharing it in any of my publications. So please, I would like us to just go a little bit break while I play that video. I need to be sharing this awareness to all the whole Biafrans. If you have not seen my video, and each time you see my video from now onwards, you must surely watch that awareness. Please, we need to be creating this awareness. If you cannot create your own, please make sure you share this video or any of my publications from now onwards, because I will be attaching it. There will be a space meant for that. Please, we need to be sharing this awareness. Okay, watch it, and then we'll come back here to discuss more from the comment section of this video.
Even a post like this under my comment section and my timeline, something like Indigo, come to the light of the world, come to Islam. You know, I'm not stereotyping and I'm not going to be biased. You see, my candid advice to Igbos, especially the businessmen among them, you have to be very sensitive and know how you can secure your land. You know, one thing about Igbos is that they are resilient. Their land could have been taken during the Biafra War, but they discovered that these people cannot be conquered easily, and they are determined people, resilient people. That is why the land of Igbo till now has not been conquered. But you know one thing about Islam that many of you don't understand is that they are gradualists. They are patient people. They are very, very patient. They don't rush. They take time to attend to whatever they want to achieve. You know what Afghanistan told US? They said, you have the weapons, you have the tech, but we have all the time in the whole world. We are very patient. We'll wait for you. That was how they infiltrated US education system. They discovered that US cannot be conquered, not by any means. And they discovered that if you can brainwash the upcoming generations of children emanating from US, then you are finished US. That was how Qatar came up with their foundation, started pumping money into US education system from the grassroots. That was how they were able to lobby in Barack Obama in the year 1996 to become senator. And he came in as a Christian, disguised as a Christian, but underneath a jihadist. And he came in with LGBTQ+. He started sponsoring LGBTQ+, you know, brainwashing the children. That was how the children of that time are the youth of today. They are the one disturbing the peace of the country today. They are the one disturbing US today. They are the leftists. They are
Okay, let's read. They say it's teaching time, steps 9. I can't share anything until I see it happening. If not, I call it AI. I don't understand what you mean. Marabuchi Onyedeku said, Oga, please always put date on your video. Okoye Emmanuel said, Arnold posted it at night, and that was when I knew it is true. So the bill for Biafra referendum have been passed by the congressmen. But the question there is, when are they going to implement it? Passing bill is different from implementation. Let it not be what I'm thinking. But let me not exaggerate. Let's continue. Igbo came on, they said Biafra is unstoppable. Holy God, Biafra live in 24 hours. Ezechi Mbaka, this is the result of good luck being bad luck. Listening to yourself when you are telling people that with Jesus everything is possible. So why are you lamenting? John Okoronkwo said the truth must surely come out. Young Basi, this is fantastic. Please God, let this come to pass. We want to go back home. Aloma Amaechi said, God bless you, bro, for update. You bring always all hail the United States of Biafra. Ude Ifeanyi Simon, all must hail Biafra soon. It is not going to take time. Ignatius Onye Oziri, this is what we have been waiting for. Let that bill scale every part that need to be scaled according to my people here. Okay, now here we go take back break, and I'm going to hear my voice again when I come back, or rather on our next publication, because today is going to be fire for fire. And don't forget, we are going to be live today We are going to be live today. Maybe as you are waking up, you'll find us live. And then we start the discussion from there. There's no two ways about it. Okay. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday. Catch you next week.